In my opinion, the troops of Luoyang should be led by General Zhen. It's inappropriate for me to command them. Besides, Luoyang is 2,000 kilometers away from us. Any military troops deployed from here would be delayed. Please express my thoughts to His Majesty regarding me leading the troops. Tell him I want to lead the One City troops. One City is only 600 kilometers from Shin City. It's much closer, trust me.
I thought you said military affairs were a little beyond you. But now listening to you, you've mapped out a strategy.
This battle is urgent. I am forced to make such plans.
Oh. Leading troops from Wan City to Shin City. Sima Yi, do you not perhaps want to think twice about that?
I've thought about it in great detail. This is the only solution. Please convey my suggestions straight to His Majesty.
Do you really want to send me away like this? I mean, you are sending me to His Majesty. You know, I could stay for a little while longer. Huh?
I get it. I'll be right back.
Such a dull man.
Please understand.
Yeah.
Life is hard, and it's been a while. But I try my best. Things are hard right now. This is all I have for now. Please convey my message and my thoughts to His Majesty.
It is clear. Sima Yi, you're very aware about such rules.
Thank you for your assistance.
Don't worry. I will report to His Majesty right away. Commanding troops from Wan City is easier, correct? Good. Come through to the palace and get the tally 2 hours from now.
Thank you. I'll come then.
Sima Yi. Will that be all?
It's all I have.
Father, what if he doesn't give you the troops you need?
He's not in charge. Besides, Cao Zhen would never lend me his troops. One City is the only place to get 50,000 soldiers.
Why would you bribe him?
Because he wasn't leaving without it.
How much did you give him?
About enough to last us 2 weeks. Don't tell your mother. Quickly, summon your uncle and Hoji. Hoji, please pack our things. Prepare the essentials, food, water, and get the 12 fastest horses ready for us. We'll need three horses each. We'll set off in 2 hours. If we leave then, we'll be on time.
Sir, 2 hours? Father, Mother isn't back yet. We have to wait.
We can't wait for her. We're in competition with Zhuge Liang. We need to go soon. Sima Fu, get the authorization to move army provisions from One City. Shi, go to the Chief of Military Affairs for permission to move the troops. Prepare your armor and pack up. We'll set off 2 hours after I get back from the palace.
Yes.
Father, what should I do?
You're to stay home and study. Your brother will come with me and fight by my side.
Father?
Go get my official seal from the Secretariat Mansion.
Why ask my brother to go but not me?
This is important, my son. Now go.
Father.
I see you've come to see me again, Sima Yi.
It is my duty to serve. I will not hesitate.
No one could survive there. It would be foolish of me to send you into that knowing what is happening there. A loyal official does not have to talk about their willingness to sacrifice themselves. All that I want is a capable official, first in literature and the military. Get up.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You must understand my uncle needed to be silenced. But I apologize.
I understand your intentions, and I'm glad to help.
Sima Yi, I authorize the troops to you, against the objections this time. There will be no help for you this time. Win it or lose, I'm counting on you, only you. Don't let me down like Cao Xiu did.
Majesty, I will never let you down as long as I live.
Good. Off you go with my blessing. And bring Minda back.
Your order will be carried out. Your Majesty, I take my leave.
Your Majesty, why are you authorizing troops to him?
Doesn't matter. Whatever I give to him, I can easily take back when I'm inclined to.
Permit me to observe this. The late Emperor was taken too soon. Before he could finish his life's work, the restoration of the dynasty. Even today, the Emperor is divided and our survival threatened. Yet still the officials at court and the soldiers of the realm remain loyal to you, your Majesty, and no other. Because they remember and honor the late Emperor. They wish to repay his kindness in service to you. This is the moment to extend your influence, to honor the memory of the late Emperor, and strengthen the morale of your officers. It is not the time to listen to bad advice. You cannot be blinded, or close your ears to the suggestions of loyal men. The emperors of the Western Han chose courtiers wisely, and their dynasty flourished. Now you must do the same. The emperors of the Eastern Han chose their courtiers poorly, and they doomed the empire and led it to its ruin. Whenever the late emperor discussed the problem with me, he lamented the failings of both Emperors Huan and Ling. I began as a common man, farming in my fields in Nanyang, doing what I could to survive in an age of chaos. I never had any interest in making a name for myself. The late emperor was not ashamed to visit my cottage, nor to seek my advice. I was eternally grateful for his kind regard of me, so I responded and threw myself into his service. I devoted myself to him. And in turn, he heeded my caution and trusted me. The late Emperor trusted me so much that in his final days he entrusted me with his cause. Since that moment, I have been tormented day and night by the fear that I might let him down. That is why I crossed the Lu River. Despite the time of year, I entered the wastelands beyond. Now the south has been subdued and our forces are armed. I will lead our soldiers to conquer the northern heartland. We will remove the traitors and restore the House of Han. We will return its glory as our former capital. This is the way in which I mean to honor my debt to the late Emperor and fulfill my duty to you. My only desire is to be permitted to drive out the traitors and restore the Han dynasty. Punish me if I should let you down, and report it to the spirit of the late Emperor. Your Majesty, consider your actions carefully, seek out good advice, and never forget the words of the late Emperor. I depart, but I will be forever grateful if you heed my advice. Blinded by my own tears, I know not what I write.
Sun Li, are the army rations ready?
It's prepared, but in a hurry. We're still collecting, but it's only enough for a month.
1 month? Send messengers on ahead. Tell the post stations that they must prepare water and rations, and as many horses as they can.
So,
Sima Fu, you're in charge of the rations.
Sir.
This is my letter to Meng Da. It's got my seal from the Secretariat Mansion. Send it to Meng Da as soon as possible.
making him think that you were at the Secretariat Mansion?
Exactly.
Oh, understood. I will have one of the reliable servants do it. General, we've been marching all day. We should rest for a while.
I'm all right. Tell the troops to move faster. We're still very far from Shenzhen. We have to make it there in 8 days. Give the order.
Sir!
Sir.
Here!
Here! Here!
Any sign?
Why must it be so hard? Why is it always so hard?
Your Majesty! That's it!
Really?
Yes!
Quickly, hurry up! Prime Minister! Prime Minister! Hurry up! Minister! Hurry! Down! Hurry up! Prime Minister!
Your Majesty.
Prime Minister!
Majesty.
Prime Minister!
Your Majesty.
Prime Minister! Please rise before me, officers. Prime Minister, you're leaving. It's a long journey. I can't let you go. It's going to be too tough without you by my side.
Your Majesty, I am doing all of this for you. Don't worry, Majesty. I'm going to seize Han Chang'an back and return it to the former capital again. The House of Han will be restored through your great efforts.
But with your absence, how am I supposed to manage the court? I'm worried about daily business and our people.
Your Majesty, Chief of Staff and the valet, together with Guo Youji, Fei Yi, and Dong Yun too, they are all gifts to you from the late Emperor himself. They will guide you with business in court and the daily affairs. Your Majesty, don't worry about it so much.
You're quite right, Minister. It'll do me good. I will. I promise I won't quit studying. I remember it. I can recite it all. The emperors of Western Han chose courtiers wisely and their dynasty flourished. The emperors of the Eastern Han chose poorly and they doomed the empire to ruin. Whenever the late emperor discussed the problem with me, he lamented the failings of Emperor Han and Ling. Chief of Staff ministers, aides, and military consultants are all loyal officials. Once restored, the House of Han could count on them by listening to their advices and trusting them. Minister, please wait. Go. Bring it quickly. Hurry. Prime Minister.
Your Majesty, what is all this?
I'd like to drink the divine wine with you here today as a way to send you off.
Your Majesty, the wine, it's not for us to drink like this.
But I...
Fine. Your Majesty, I will use this wine to send a plea to the army flag of the Han. May the wine guard the all-conquering and ever-victorious army to be blessed with victory, yet again for His Majesty. May the soul of our late Emperor protect us from now, and let us be triumphant in one stroke.
Triumph in one stroke! Triumph in one stroke! Triumph in one stroke!
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, now I must leave.
Prime Minister. Prime Minister. come back soon. Please take care of yourself, Prime Minister. Safe travels to you. And please take care. Bye.
Oh, keep dancing. My princess, come join us. Come on.
That's enough. His Majesty asked you to guard Chang'an, but all you do is seek out pleasure. How would you face the Emperor? Don't you feel any regret toward your own father?
My father kept fighting all his life. All he wanted in the end was a peaceful life for his offspring. I'm the late Emperor's son-in-law. Why does it bother you that I like some girls? You're taking on too much, Princess.
I'm taking on too much? I should report you for being forgetful of your duty.
Princess! After the fight of Yiling, the kingdom of Shu suffered a lot. They could never send out troops. Your brother, Cao Jian, told me that Zhu Liang is going after Xin City to fight with Sima Yi. There's no need for you to concern yourself, Princess.
Let go.
If only you treated me better, wife. I wouldn't bother with the girls then.
Sir! General, an army led by Zhuge is heading east.
Good. Now it's all left in Sima Yi's hands. I hope he does beat Zhuge. Keep spying.
Sir!
Is there any news about Chang'an as yet?
General Chao Haomao is indulging in pleasure. He's not on guard.
He must be expecting us to go after Xin City.
The veteran commanders of Wei are dead. It's a gift that we have in guarding Chang'an. We should not waste it. General, I request 10,000 cavalry will head through Ziwu Valley. We'll arrive in Chang'an in less than 10 days. We can take Chang'an while it is unguarded. And once we take Chang'an, we can restore it as our glorious capital.
Ziwu Valley is very crowded. It's surrounded by forests and mountains. It's a treacherous journey. On a map, the journey could look like 10 days, perhaps, but with an entire troop, it could take more than a month to get through. If Xia Haomao ambushed you by the mountain while you marched the army through there, all 10,000 soldiers would be trapped and killed because of it. You see, it's far too dangerous. As generals, we must consider attacks from every direction.
General, we have won many victories through the risks we take. Prime Minister, please understand. Victory comes with risk.
It also takes caution to fight against a powerful enemy. Risky action is not always the right way to command.
General Wei, I suggest you discuss military affairs and movements after traveling to Ziwu yourself. If the Prime Minister says no, there must be a plan.
Well, I'm willing to hear about your plan.
I've pinned down Sima Yi, heading to Xin City. But if Cao Rui finds out when we pass the She Valley, the great General Xiao Jian will be assigned to fight us. We need to use diversionary tactics, a rumor mill, to spread the rumor that we're going after Mei County. That way, Xiao Jian will be called to prepare to fight at Mei County. The question is, who among you would fight against Xiao Jian?
I am willing to go.
General Yun, you're already of an advanced age, and I can't assign you much military power. I'd recommend you join the middle troop.
I led 5,000 soldiers to conquer Changsha. Today, I ask, let me do this for you, and I will block Cao Zhen for you.
Ah, General Yun, I can still see the heroism in you. All right. Zhao Yun, Deng Ji, step forward.
At your service.
I will assign each of you with 5,000 elite soldiers to bluff your way through. General Xiao Zhen must believe that our main forces are still out there.
Sir, if General Cao Zhen is weak enough, then I will conquer Mei County for all our glory.
Although Xiao Zhen is foolhardy, he's backed by an army. 10,000 soldiers stand with him. General Zhao Yun, don't underestimate your enemy.
I've been fighting all my life. I never underestimate Prime Minister. I'm prepared.
Now, fellow generals, we shall march towards Pingyang. We will conquer Nan'an, Tianshui, and Anding County.
Follow me quickly!
General! The weather's too harsh for our horses. We need to give the men a rest.
If we get there later, Mengda will be prepared for us. I'll blaze a trail.
Don't do it, General! I'll lead the army! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Give the order. We march forward.
Sir! All columns advance forward! Yeah!
General, didn't you tell me that Zhuge Liang is at Qin City, huh? Then why have I heard that the army of Shu has appeared in Xie Valley? Unless, of course, there's more than one Zhuge Liang.
Don't worry, sir. They're tired after fighting at Yiling. Even though they're across the border, Xie Homao will be ready for them. They'll be defeated.
Huh. The entire reason I sent Sima Yi to Jin City was because you're guarding Yongliang. But now all the fighting has moved across to the west. How can you tell me to wait for Qiao Ho Mao to destroy the enemy for me. Huh?
I'm willing to reinforce Shia Homao with the help of General Hande.
General, I said the same thing to Sima Yi before he was about to depart. Now I'm telling you, the only two people who can protect our country is yourself and General Sima Yi. So do not let me down.
I will never disappoint you. Majesty, we're family. I'm your loyal servant.
Please get up.
His Majesty, intercepted Zhuge Liang's letter for me. Here's a letter from Sima Yi. I'll read it to you. General, you once abandoned Liu Bei to serve the country because your allegiance was to no man but the country. You've been tasked to defend against Shu. Everyone in Shu wants you dead. Zhuge Liang also wants you dead. Fortunately, Zhuge Liang has no way to kill you. It could alter the balance if you do have the intention of defecting. Why would Liang let go of that information? I know Liang is trying to alienate us. I'm coming to pay you a visit with only 5,000 servants and soldiers to show my sincerity to you.
Uncle, Sima Yi's letter does make sense. Why would Zhuge Liang leak the information if he wants you to surrender? You have to be prepared.
I agree with Xian. Zhuge Liang might be trying to alienate us.
I don't think it's that simple. Whether I surrender or not is not up to Zhuge Liang. Nor is it up to our friend Sima Yi.
Then who is the key in all of this?
I am the key. You must prepare a letter for me. We must inform Zhuge Liang that Sima Yi is about to arrive.
Why would you do that? Tell me, Uncle.
If Zhuge Liang knows the Wei is treating me well, he will have to pay a higher price if he wants me to surrender to him. I am a general with a troop of 30,000 soldiers. If Zhuge Liang is the highest bidder, I could capture Sima Yi and hand him over. If Sima Yi is offering me more, I will send the messenger of Shu to our friend Sima Yi.
That's beneficial either way. We just sit here waiting to see which one bids higher. No matter what, they won't get Shi City easily.
Precisely. Precisely. We wait for the highest bidder.
This may work. But Sima Yi is coming here with troops. We need to be prepared for his arrival.
His letters apparently sent from Luoyang. How far is that from here?
1,000 kilometers.
1,000 kilometers? He's approaching with a column, full of soldiers and peasants who are exhausted from the very heavy snows. He won't be here in 2 months, don't worry.
You know military strategy. Sima Yi is just a minister and a scholar. He couldn't defeat you in a military battle.
I would be more concerned if the late emperor was still alive. There aren't too many great generals left. Sima Yi is a weak coward. Chen Chun is a pedantic scholar. Xiao Zhen is a foolhardy warrior. He hasn't got the brains, yet he's in a high position. The old days are over. Give me a proper general to fight.
Prime Minister, what did Mingda say?
He's a very foolish man. He's waiting to see who's going to give him the highest offer. I thought he was smarter than this. I was hoping that he could slow down Sima Yi for a few days.
How about warning him to defend against Sima Yi?
I'm afraid he won't be around long enough to see my reply. Guard!
Guard!
I want this letter to be sent to Xian City. Send it to Sima Yi. Have it signed from me.
Have it sealed.
Sir.
I'm afraid this will make Sima Yi very angry.
I would not sacrifice Xian City as bait, not for him. Especially if those are not what his plans are. If Xiao Jian loses, Sima Yi will have military and political control. That could be dangerous for us.
Prime Minister, you have nothing to fear. You have the advantage. You know exactly what his plans are. He has no idea what yours are. We could take his state, and he wouldn't even know.
Isn't that Zhao Yun? He should be in his 70s now.
Huh? Zhuge Liang has got no one to use other than him.
General, please give me permission to go and kill this man. Then we can go after Liang.
All right. I'll hold the line for you.
Cha! Old man! Your hair and beard have already turned white. Be careful not to hurt yourself. If you surrender to me, I promise to spare your life. Do you think you can beat me?
Come here, toddler. Come and get killed.
Charge! Charge! Ah!